Facilities where we replenish our aether. There's no particular name for it, but we traditionalists sometimes use the word restaurant. Now that if you take your place with your comrades, the space will soon be awash with the purest aether. Please absorb as much as you like. Okay. Brace yourself for a rush of sweet, sweet aether, but nothing seems to happen. Sweet, sweet aether? Really? Really? Okay. As meticulously as one might recreate the A's homeworld, this is Ultima Thule. One cannot simply generate aether here. As recreations, our friends are oblivious to this fact, to the very truth of their existence, much like phantoms of the recreated Amara. Yeah. Funny enough, they want to be unmade, but they are simply remnants of the actual things that were alive. So they are fake creations of those remembering wanting to be unmade while already having been unmade. Sure. Why not? To your mouths, you say, how very primitive and quaint. I think their mouths serve not only to expel sound, but draw in sustenance besides, which life forms have long since vanished from our systems. We regrettably cannot partake of your magnificent feast. Rest assured, we feel your welcome most keenly. In the course of acquainting ourselves with your sophisticated ways, excuse me, I'm sorry. So much reading. We cannot fail but wonder, wherefore do you wish to obtain the vessel of flesh, and thence to vanish? Will you not favor us with an explanation? The flesh and blood beings are always so hasty. It does have its charm, however. Very well, we shall indulge you. In the beginning, when the A yet possessed corporeal bodies, our ancestors dedicated themselves to the pursuit of knowledge and technological advancement. So cozy, dude, you're telling me. By transcending all limitations, we believed we would eliminate sorrow and abide in true happiness. The tangible such as land to the intangible such as labor, there exist a myriad of hindrances to progress, but the most confining of all was the flesh itself. Our natural lifespan was distressingly middling, you see. Too short to enjoy unhurried lives, yet too long to be considered disposable. Furthermore, to simply maintain the integrity of our bodies demanded considerable resources. But we managed to solve this problem. Thank you, Ice20. Appreciate that. After long years, we discovered how to become non-corporeal entities with everlasting lives, untroubled by the failures of the flesh. Thus changed, we had more time and freedom to continue our scientific pursuits. Okay. We went on to make ever greater strides in our quest to transcend all limitations until we finally decided to challenge the last of them all, the limit of knowledge. That is to say, deciphering the laws of creation. We sought to discover how the universe came into being and explain all extant phenomena and thence predict the future. If we could but achieve this, we believe that we would be free from uncertainty and anxiety. Did you find the answers you sought? Yes, we did. Our efforts revealed to us a fundamental truth. Knowledge of said truth is essential for the continuation of our conversation. If you would learn more, we would share it with you. No, we mustn't. Primitive as they are, it would be unspeakably cruel to deprive them of their ignorance. No, tell us. It's cool. They're possessed of corporeal forms. Their lives readily ended. Okay. As those who have gone before, is it not our duty to warn them? What thinkest thou? We have deliberated and come to a consensus. We are resolved to know we will disclose to you the truth we discovered, the truth of the universe. We're about to hear it right now, chat. I hope you're ready. Seek us at the stone pillar just outside the bounds of the abode, a place called Elegeia. Damn. It's happening, I guess. Ere we join the A, there's one trifling matter I would fain investigate. Wait, what? No! How are you going to want to do something else when the dude's about... What? What?
Oh, the secrets of the universe. Well, there's something else I'd like to do first before learning the, secrets of everything in creation. Let's go do this real quick.
Like... Oh my god, dude. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. We're gonna get there and he's gonna be like,
Look at this rock. It's so pretty and crystalline. I mean, you can almost see through it. It's so pretty. Now, you want to go talk to the other people about the thing? Some secret of creation?
God, it's on the other side of the damn island. Scamache, what are you doing? Alright. Scheming addiction. I know, Julia. Do you or a friend know somebody who is addicted to scheming? Call this special number. Don't let scheming happen to you. Pray forgive me, my friends. There's not to investigate. It was but a pretense to speak in private. Cool, we're scheming. You have our undivided attention. He's pulling us into one of his schemes. He just can't stop, chat. He just can't stop. As we've established here in Ultima Thule, those denizens of ruined stars are recreated in their twilight days. Yet one question doth arise in my mind. You? So faithfully formed of the simulacra, they believe themselves yet amongst the living. How do you suppose this is possible? Udina has taken their hearts into herself. I'm inclined to agree. If Meteion can take the emotions of others as her own, I dare say she would be able to recreate them more faithfully than if she relied on any historical account. By which logic, she must have visited them while they still lived, the dragons and the EA both. Interesting. So too did I theorize, and upon that assumption, consider how those two races may have met their demise. According to thine own tale, Meteion perceiveth the emotions of those nearby as her own, a heightened sense of empathy intrinsic to her nature as an intellect. In the course of her starfaring journey, if she encountered beings who strongly desired a cessation of their existence, she would be powerless before that desire. even as she possesseth the power to grant it the power of Dynamis. It is my supposition that, overwhelmed by their longing for death, Meteion did unleash Dynamis and ushered the dragons and Ea into their doom. Damn, Hermes really screwed up with Meteion, didn't he? Of course, such was not always the outcome. Full of many stars did she find already lost to ruin. In order to create a terminus, however, the fervent desire for the end is essential. Therefore, should you struggle to find the way forward, pray ask yourself this: in a place where you stand, who is the soul that yearns most desperately for oblivion? What do you tell us now? Never again would I betray your trust. This pledge I did make to my comrades, and bringing thee into my confidence, I would remain true to my word. As for thee, let us consider it my fitting reward for the secrets I harbored for the Crystal Exarch. I once placed my faith in thy chosen path, walking at thy side, full knowing that we were bound for thy demise. I ask now that you return us the favor and abide in faith as I fulfill mine own destiny. Oh, dude. Man. So basically, Urianger is saying, I am nexteth. For all that we have been through, I say only this: do what you must, and see your conviction through. I shall, my friend, I shall. You know, so many people told me when you get to the last area, you should try to do it all at once. And I'm quickly understanding what they meant. It's going to be really hard to put this down and have to do other stuff and then come back to it. Oh my lord, dude. This is, yeah. We probably have like 4 hours left, maybe 3 to 4 hours, maybe. Damn, I wish there was some way I could finish this today. I really wish I could. But that means we'll probably, I think I'll try to give a big chunk to this tomorrow afternoon. Oh, Chad is even saying nay. Yeah, I'll try to give like 4 hours to this tomorrow afternoon, and hopefully we can wrap things up. Nay, Hyperialist, what in the hell? Stop breaking reality with stuff like that. You can't do that. Seems everyone is accounted for. Shall we then? Maybe get some voice acting in this area? Maybe?
Please continue.
Yay!
Tell us about this truth you discovered.
Very well.
Oh.
Bear in mind, however, that the purpose of this conversation is not to impart scholarly knowledge,
I like that voice.
for such requires that you comprehend the subject matter, which you will not. We will forego the intricacies of our scientific methodology and deal only with the conclusion, the end of our society and our world. We acknowledge, with regret, that your star is in the midst of the same panic-induced cataclysm that befell Deneb 3.
They had a final days too?
As such, in order to avoid causing undue distress, we will refrain from explicitly stating how much time you have remaining.
You are entirely too kind. I pray you recount your tale as you see fit.
In the beginning, the universe was but a tiny particle, Then suddenly, this particle began to expand. Having remained entirely in the bounds of your star, the phenomenon may be difficult for your kind to grasp. But this expansion has since continued unabated. Speculating that the universe could not grow indefinitely, we sought to learn what might occur, and made a worrying discovery. The stars will continue to spread apart, as will their finite thermal energies. Eventually, all heavenly bodies will grow cold and freeze. No new stars will be born, and the universe will enter into an eternal ice age. In hopes of proving that this determination was erroneous, we scrutinized our research from all angles, even as we sought to avert the everlasting winter. The endeavor proved fruitless. So infamously so, in fact, that it became synonymous with vain effort. The universe as we know it would end, and there is no way to prevent it. Beneath the weight of this knowledge, our society stagnated. Though we had time still, it was a cold comfort.
Now for dad jokes!
Why strive for anything when desolation is assured? When our wealth of wisdom, accumulated since the dawning of our kind, would be forever lost. No civilization would rise from our ashes. No scholar recover our knowledge. In silence unbroken, naught would stir. Intellect was once our pride. Overnight, it became our shame. Our works, monuments to futility. Immortality, our greatest invention, became a source of suffering. Rather than suffer on, many chose to unmake themselves by means of etheric exsanguinators. Etched upon these stones are the testaments of such souls, though many left no words at all, thinking it a pointless gesture. Once we have obtained vessels of flesh, we likewise intend to vanish.
It's so ironic
If you
to say that.
understand this, understand aught of our tale, you will abandon your quest for knowledge. Ignorance truly is bliss. If you would cling to your illusory happiness, remain primitive and pure. It is the only way.
So that's your story. While I appreciate your advice, I will not heed it. Convinced though you may be of this truth, it is yours and not mine. Indeed, truth, I have ever believed, is in the eye of the beholder.
Oh no.
Are you suggesting that we have reached a faulty conclusion? That our science failed us?
Hardly. As you yourself said, the subject matter is beyond my comprehension. And that, I accept, is true. I do not possess the knowledge to prove or disprove your conclusion. In my mortal years, I doubt I could even approach the wisdom of the Aya. But of one thing am I absolutely certain. I would not be happier in ignorance.
Y'shtola, no! You mustn't!
Urianger is like, wait, no, it's my turn. Oh.
The most important lesson I've learned is that learning isn't simply passing one's eyes over words. Nay, 'tis when understood for oneself that knowledge attains its true value. This is what has sustained me, driven me onward in joy and wonder, in anger and sorrow. The universe may end, and all may be for naught, but I will live as I always have. I will always seek out new knowledge, and no conclusion of yours, no matter how grim, can dampen my desire.
I suppose it is only to be expected. Their feeble minds cannot fathom the terrifying gravity of it all. But worry not. We consider it our duty to enlighten you, and we will not stop until you grasp the full extent of our despair.
Keep calm and listen well. Though my body will soon dissipate, there may be a way to restore it. Azim's magic. So long as our souls remain, you can use it to summon us back.
Knew it. I knew there was an out.
But you mustn't, or it would mean losing our way forward. This I only reveal so that you can promise not to invoke the magic. We came here knowing what victory may cost, so press on. Press on, and do not look back.
I shall join thee. As subterfuge is not required, thou shalt not suffer for mine absence.
Urianger.
My resolve hath never been as strong as thine. Full oft have I wavered in my decisions, and afterwards been stricken with regret. In spite of this, I may still stand with my comrades, supporting them as they attempt the greatest of feats. This truth I have learned in the course of our journey.
But she was doing okay.
And many though my shortcomings may be, I may also claim to excel in prophecies. My studies, into which have granted me the flexibility of mind needed to bend this malleable reality. Thus shall I hope that thou mayest have the strength to resist, and our comrades the strength to continue.
With you to urge us on, how could we possibly fail?
I think you were fine yourself. What? Did we just 2 for 1? Like what? Why'd you give him a twofer? Why didn't you? We only got so many people. This is another scheme, isn't it?
What's this? An extinguished civilization. Rekindled.
That's right. Our quest doesn't end here. We'll press on, and we will find you.
There. That's where you'll find me.
Is that another star?
Of the stars we visited, most were already devoid of life. And where there was life still, the inhabitants wished for death. But even death, we learned, isn't truly the end. It is but a part of the cycle of rebirth. Souls return to the star, or in its absence, a larger flow. And eventually they are reborn, alive again, to know suffering anew. True salvation lies not in dying. It lies in not being born. This is the gift I would give to you, to all life on beautiful Aetheris. To that end, we created an egg wherein life cannot quicken. That dead sun. Attain it if you can, before your friends' emotions fade away, along with their protection.
What's up?
Oh, God.
What? Oh, Lord. Okay, well, let me wrap up. I've done all I can for now. Okay. You just going to sleep? Okay. Cat! Thank you for being here. I think we're going to call it here. Tomorrow, 8 a.m. is Dying Light 1, the DLC, the following. Tomorrow afternoon, we're going to try to finish this. And then tomorrow evening, just like tonight, is Cursed Monkey Island. We're going to start Cursed Monkey Island tonight. It's going to be awesome. And I will see you guys then. Have a great rest of your night.